Hello, hello. We're back. Wink, wink. Once, wink, wink. A motherfucking wink, wink again. Ah. And, oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta hurry then. And I'm going to... No, I'm not going to the Duskwood. Not yet. I'm gonna go back to Stormwind, where I'm gonna complete quest. Then I'm gonna go to Westfall and complete the quest for Randis. Randis? Yeah, Randis. And we can actually write about that. Yeah, I could write about that. Story it up. On the journey to Duskwood, Gordoth passed through Stormwind. Okay, there we go. Yes. There we go. His short-term goal. On the journey to Duskwood, Gordoth passed through Stormwind. Oh. Alright, so Gordoth passed through Stormwind on his journey to Duskwood. Fair enough. Now, Gordoth is gonna have to find a what belt? What kind of belt was it? Pop and a russet belt.
What are you looking for? Greetings.
Russet belt. Do you have russet belts? No, you do not. Hey, can someone lend me a standard scope? I'll ask nicely, and I'll keep looking for a russet belt. No, that's not a russet belt. Actually, I could probably hire someone to. Weapons merchant. And you're also a weapons merchant. Actually. Wait, that's gonna have to be in trade. Engineering services. Okay. I threw it out. I wanna buy. Oh my god! This mount costs 200,000. That's almost as much as a Oh my god. Herbalism supplies. Cells of flowers. Bouquet of stuff. Stormwind seasoning herbs. Little Adeline. The Gumps are letting me help them run their shop. I just love flowers. Little Adeline suddenly squints at you, looking very serious. Do you like flowers? Yes, I do. Yeah. I've been showered by petals. Thanks. You have bruiseweed. Sounds like it is an ingredient. What? Want to buy all your medal of patience. Medals of patience. Those. Hold on. Oh, it's a crate. Oh, there it is, the crate. Weathered supply crate. Iron box. Okay. Whoa! A giant rat. This Storming City Guard. Oh, it's leveled to my level, so it was actually level 124. The guard. We'll pay gold for engineering services. We'll pay gold for engineering services. I guess I should check the auction house for standard scope. How much does a standard scope? Standard. Oh my fucking god. Why does it cost that much? I have arrived. Shall we set to work then? Fuck me. I guess that I'm gonna find a receipt belt over there. Please. Engineers, I will pay. Is it here? The receipt belt. Oh, it's not here. Looks like it's somewhere else. That's the other side of the mage quarter. That engineer is a spy. What? Engineer is a spy. That's just a belt that you wear around your fucking... Are there any engineers out there? That's so disappointing. Oh, Jesus. Mecha Mogul. Yeah, it's engineering. Mogul. Hey, can I pay you to make me something? I'll provide the materials for it. Oh wait, no, it's not there. He's an engineer, so he probably can. Did you find all of my balloons, mister? This is great! You did it! Thanks, mister! Yeah, I guess I could learn that one. Hey, can I pay you to make me something? I'll provide the materials for it. Oh, fucking hell. No one wants to do anything for me. I will pay. I will give you money. Money. I will give you money. Oh, fuck. Can you Direct me to another engineer then, please. Jack Black the Black Yak. God damn it. Hello. Are there any engineers out here? Don't look like it. Fuck. I wanna pay you fucking money, man. Man, I wanna pay you money. Gosh dang it. Oh. Little Timmy, boy with kittens. Oh. Do I not have it? I don't think I do. Oh, I didn't have it. Oh. Little Timmy. Nice. Now I do. I am looking for engineers. I will pay you. Thank God. I need a standard scope. I have the ingredients. I'll give them to you, and I'll pay you for it. For making it. Hold on for a moment. Right. What exactly was it? What exactly was it that what exactly was it that was needed? Standard scope. Reagent for bronze tube, moss agate, bronze tube made out of moss agate. Okay, one of those. You can make one, right? You can make a bronze tube. Okay, what do you need to make a bronze tube? What did you need to make a bronze tube? What did you need to make a bronze tube? Copper and iron?
Safe travels.
Copper and tin. Okay. How many ingots? I'll prepare 5. Seeing as you can make a bronze tube seeing as you can make a bronze tube, I'll just give you the ingots, and you make it. Then you make it the standard scope. Is that okay? Bronze tube. Mining? You sure? Isn't it engineering to make a bronze tube? Yeah, it is. Gold. It's not bronze. Yeah, I got it for you. I got 10 pieces. How many do you need? Where are they? Two. Okay. Right, so here they are. Right, so the Mossa Gate and two of those. Oh wait, no, my bad. Two. Alright, 2 bronze bars for the tube and the Mossa Gate for the scope. Okay. I feel as if I could get myself scammed. Survivor's bag. He's an outlaw. Okay. I'll pay you 5 gold. Is 5 gold enough for the services? Thank you. Farewell. Okay, I got it. Oh, that was an adventure in and of itself. Oh wait, no. Add friend. Netherlands. Fuck! Oh well. Look at this shot! I could shoot here all day. Did you get those parts yet? Great! I've just gotta put this box here, and jam this part in here, and done. Here's your new selfie cam. Enjoy. Oh, what do you want? Okay. Hi again! Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've devised a foolproof way to improve your selfie cam. In fact... Thanks a ton, but I don't think I'll need engineering services anytime soon. In fact, with just the right gemstones, I can make a lens that would allow us to do all sorts of things. Some fellow explorers have told me about a large basilisk out on your Jamba Isle in Stranglethorn Vale. Her hide is dotted with tons of high-quality crystals. What a perfect coincidence. She sounds pretty tough, though. You should bring some friends.
Very well then.
Ah, I have a selfie camera now. I'm a selfie man. Selfie man. Again. I wanted to make a camera. I want to make a safer camera. Yeah, I'll eventually get to the Stranglethorn Vale. I think, maybe. It might not be before I get to 60, but we'll do it. Eventually, kinda. I think, maybe, yeah, perhaps. Again, I can't thank you enough. I'll think about. I'm not gonna think about anything. That's that. Okay. Take me to Sentinel Hill. There we go. In the meantime, I can bother with this. Passed through Stormwind, where he picked up an orphan who went by the name Radness. Or orphan. Human orphan whistle. Children's Week, I think it was. It's Randus. Yes, Randus. And took the child around the territories of the Alliance. Okay. Soon enough, we will be making said recipes in classic. Hello! Look at that.
Hi, how are you?
Chopper rentals are free in honor of Children's Week. Just hop on to one and cruise. Beautiful Westfall.
Off and away.
Boom. Get on, Randus. Wow, this sure goes fast. Look, someone's attacking Sentinel Hill. Come on, guards. You just have to win. Oh, my back. Oh. I thought the park fell into a big hole, but this one's way bigger and it has a whirlwind. Yep, it does. That looks fun. I wanna drive. But the orphan matron says I can't get a mount till I'm older. Yeah, you can't. You gotta be at least 20. I've never seen a flying tree before. Let's get closer. Alright. We're getting closer. Look at all that slime. One's flying straight at me. He has the slime in his face. Ew! I can't. It's on my head. Help! My tummy doesn't feel so good. This is just wild. Whoa, did you see how high we went? Yeah, I did. I mean, straight up took us there, that high. That was great. Let's do it again. Yeah, you sure about that? Just to make it didn't feel that good. Oh, Randus, that was the best. I want to come back and do this again next year. When I grow up, I'm going to have a chopper, except I'm gonna make it myself and take all my friends for a ride. When I grow up, I want to be the King of Stormwind. The other day, when some of us were out with the matron, I saw a gnome pushing a cart filled with toys. He had dolls, copper races, leather balls, and some kites. I've always wanted to get a dragon kite, and the matron said that if I saved all my money I could buy one, but that's going to be a long time. I think the gnome's name was Craggle Wobble Top, or something like that. If we can find him, could we get some kites and fly them together? I saw him walking around the canals outside the trade district. There's a brand new ice cream shop in Stormwind, and it's not just any old ice cream either. This ice cream is made by mages. You don't think I'm going to be hungry 15 minutes after eating it, do you? I bet it tastes really good. Let's go try it. I heard some of the other kids talking about it, and they were saying the store is called the Cone of Cold, and it's over near the Blue Recluse in the Mage Quarter. Alright, Randus. Let's go get you some ice cream. Oh yeah, let me just show you Homicide. And I got my first Grizzly trophy! Yay! Huzzah! My first ever. I need a ride to Stormwind, please. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Cone of Cold, and we're gonna go get some kites. And then we're gonna fly them. Oh! Like, there's so many achievements I gotta get for this, the Children's Week that I don't really feel like getting. Like, on one character, this is like 3 years in a row you gotta do the Children's Week. You take your orphan into the battleground and complete the feats listed below. Capture the flag in Eye of the Storm. That's gonna be a very difficult one. Fallen Flag in Warzone Gulch, probably gonna be difficult as well. Assault the flag in Arathi Basin, pretty easy. Assault the tower in Alterac Valley, pretty easy as well. Yeah, I don't feel like it. Like, I'm a rogue. I'm not gonna do well in those things. No, probably I will. I will probably do well, or at least returning the fallen flag. But I don't know. I'm not really good at PvP. I don't feel comfortable with my roguing around. Alright, it's Sunday. This is probably gonna be a new episode of that thing. You know, that thing, Game of Thrones. It's the 5th of May. Sunday. Oh yeah. Hey yo. Officer Pomeroy. He detects stealth vigorously. think. Ah. Victory in Tolbarad is ours! While the Horde offensive is crippled, we need your immediate efforts to gather resources and secure the island.
My, you're a tall one.
Dragon kite.
Alrighty then.
Let's fly these. I've always wanted my very own dragon. He's really going at it, I guess. That was fun. Can I keep the kite, please? Yeah, sure you can keep it. Thanks for the kite, Gordoth. Every time I fly it, I'll remember the day you gave it to me. Let's go get some ice cream, kiddo. Oh, actually, I'm curious now. Appearances, sets, 7th Legion. Holy crap, that's a very weird one. Which one is the equivalent of 7th Legion? I don't know. I don't think it's those. It's probably this one? No. This one. This is the equivalent of the 7th Legion. Aspirant, Warfront, Gladiator. This one is from Uldir. It's kind of wacky. Kind of lame, I guess. People don't like it. Yeah. I kind of think it's nice. Rogue sets, if I remember correctly, are all dope. Yeah, rogue sets are dope. Most of them. Most of them. Yeah, this one is pretty dope. This one's just a different color. Oof. Color code. Gourmet ice cream frozen to order by licensed mages. Wow, I never knew mages could make ice cream. That was good. When I grow up, I want to put strange things together too. What about putting soap on a fork? Then it would have a handle and everything. And when the soap's gone, you'd have a new fork. That's a very weird solution around this. Do you think the apprentices mind freezing all that ice cream? I wish I got to make ice cream at school. That would make lessons a lot more fun, don't you think? You have been so very kind to me, Gordoth. I never dreamed that I have so much fun during Children's Week. Thank you. I wish all the orphans were lucky enough to get to do the stuff we did. Do you think we could find Craggle Wobbletop again and get a foam sword rack from him? I think he's still pushing that cart in the canals outside the trade district. That way everyone else at the orphanage could do something fun too. After that, it'll be time for me to go home. I got Curmudgeon's payoff. Curmudgeon's payoff. A Warden of the Alliance. Yeah, that's me. I'm pretty cool. Yeah. I'm a Warden of the Alliance and all that. Right, I have some bronze bars. Are bronze bars worth anything? I'll check. Oh yeah, I should probably go in and get myself some more mode.
For the Alliance,
For the Alliance. You have opted into World PvP. Whoopsie. Yeah, this one. Where's the bubble top? There he is. Hey. I'd like to buy the foam sword pack. Alright, Randus, let's get going back to the orphanage. Since you're so adamant on going back home, I guess. Hello, Orphan Matron Nightingale. It's a pleasure to see you again, Gordoth. Have you attended to the duties you've volunteered for during Children's Week? Yeah, of course. I will bring a foam sword rack. What is this? A gift for all the orphans? May the heavens bless you, Gordoth. You've done more for Randus than most would ever think of doing for him. Thank you. You're a shining star in the skies of the Alliance. Randus had so much fun with you, Gordoth. He wanted to give you one of his favorite pets to remember him by. Like a bag of 5 gold. For those who like telling children there's no great father winter. Curmudgeons pay off. I want a turtle box. Oh, isn't it cute? Children, Gordoth has brought a gift for you. Why don't you come take a look? Wow, a surprise! I love surprises. And they all have swords. And they start running around like madmen. Why are their feet so big? Their feet are fucking huge. You can't catch me! Well, I guess that's that. Off to wonderful Duskwood it is. I had my share of light and fun, I guess. It's time to stop enjoying life again.
I have many wares.
So that. Double rum. Double rum. It's not rum, it's double rum. A cute cat is up for adoption. Cat carrier. I bought that one. Price is 1 candy. What kind of candy are we talking about? Okay, I need a ride to Sentinel Hill. Thank you. And I'm off to Sentinel Hill. Oh no, not Sentinel Hill! No! Fuck. We're actually... it's actually here. Not here, my quest. Oof. Which island were we talking about, by the way? Is the island somewhere over here? Oh, it's over there. What is Freehold? Is it in Kulturas? Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Zandalar, Nazmir Voldun, and Zandalar itself. Yeah, I'd like a ride to the Eastvale logging camp. Or you actually let's frick, man, frick. That's nasty. It's pretty nasty. Hey, thanks for the ice cream. I fucked up there. Fuck. The darkened bank. Ooh. Ominous. Spooky. Oh well. Oh well. Got plenty of time. Nothing to worry about, really. I'm gonna stop flying griffins now, and I'm just gonna call in Kuro Uma no Inke, and they'll deal with whatever issues we may have had. Oh. Oh. There we are. Vroom vroom. Oh. Is he there? He's not there. Alright. Well, that's it. Oh, that's a roach over there. I wanna go get it. But I will not get it because I am a nice person, I guess. No, that's not being a nice person, that's being a lazy person. Oof. Big oof. Alright, so we have two options. I go that way, into Elwyn, or I go the other way, into Duskwood. And it's going to be Duskwood. Leave me alone, tarantula! I am innocent of any crime you may try to put on my head. Yeah, look at me. Well, let me get back on my horse, because I actually want to go fast. Ooh. And already, Duskwood doesn't look too bad from over here, from Melvin Forest. But it starts showing its true colors. There's webs, and there's darkness. There's skunk. Oh well. I guess we're doing battle. Oh, I missed? Oh, you gave me a chance to miss. You silly little skunk. Spiraling should have been blue. Instead it was green. Oh, perfect. Perfect hit. Thank you, thank you. Watcher Callahan. What are you watching over, Watcher Callahan? Oh, Kha'Zix. Rare goods. Sell schematic for goblin jumper cables. Will sometimes be able to shock a dead ally back to life. Cannot be used when in combat. It's actually pretty valuable, useful. Okay, Kha'Zix. I'll keep your location in mind. Why does he not show up? Oh, because he's a secret vendor. Is he? A secret vendor. Interesting. Very much so. Blue. You're not blue. You're trash. Wait, did I deal minimum damage? I dealt minimum damage. Incredible. Then I almost did maximum damage, but I didn't do maximum damage. Because maximum damage is a crit. A 310 damage crit. Which we of course did not actually get. The darkened... Oh, there's pumpkins just growing. That's nice. I am now neutral with Booty Bay. Oh, it's a walking corpse. The undead return. I haven't fought the undead in a while. It's never an enjoyable experience. I don't think I want to go there. That's where the undead are. I am tasked with going to Duskwood and finding... It's a black rat. Oh fuck! It's not fully black. There's also a squirrel that's green. It's not blue. Oh well, following the road so far is proving to be manageable. And there's Darkshire. It looks about as nice as I'd expect. Oh, that's a rat snake. And nothing surprising about it. It's green. And there's another rat snake and it's also green. Why are they all green? I want blue snakes. Blue mice. Blue spiders. Blue da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. They can all burrow. Good thing they didn't burrow. Would have taken a longer time to deal with them. Oh, it's a chicken. And it's white. And that's the only time I can say that something is white, and I don't like it being white without being racist. Or, like, of course, if I'm talking about clothing. It wouldn't be racist if I said I didn't like it because it was white. At least, I don't think it would be. That's an interesting creature. Watcher, something. He has true sight. He can see me. I guess he detects me. Yeah. I'm just going stealthily through because that's faster for me.
Well met.
You're the help we requested. Althea's eyes. I suppose you'll have to do. The dire wolves are the most common threat to the townsfolk here. They lurk in the forests on all sides of us, though most are along the north bank of the river. These aren't the runt dogs you see in Elwyn, or wherever you come from. They're big as a man and twice as vicious. If you wish to assist the people of Darkshire, hunt the dire wolves so our streets can be safer.
Have a good one.
Okay, I'll do that. For you. Oh, there's a tavern here.
What can I do for you?
There's a general goods store. There's the innkeeper, there's a guy. There's a barkeep. Ah. Hello. Welcome to my kitchen, sir. This is where all of the Scarlet Raven Tavern's finest delicacies are made. Just smell the wonderful aroma. Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but first, I'll need the supplies. Bring me 5 wolf skirt steaks. The dire wolves near the river north of town are good to hunt. I wouldn't stay too long, stray too far into the woods if I were you. I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider meat. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor that make great snacks. If you want to try some still, I'm afraid I'm out of meat. I need some lump meat to whip up a few more cakes. Venom web spiders are a good source. They nest to the north between the foothills and the river. Okay. Is there anything down here? Don't look like there is anything down there. Whee. Oops, sell drinks. Alright. Let's go upstairs and see if there's anything interesting. Yeah, there's a book. Kill Jaden and the Shadow Pact. Around the time of Medivh's birth on Azeroth, Kill Jaden the Deceiver sat and brooded amongst his followers within the Twisting Nether. The cunning demonoid, under orders of his master Sargeras, was plotting the Burning Legion's second invasion of Azeroth. This time he would not allow any mistakes. Kill Jaden surmised that he needed a new force to weaken Azeroth's defenses before the Legion even set foot upon the world. If the mortal races, such as the Night Elves and Dragons, were forced to contend with a new threat, they would be too weak to pose any real resistance when the Legion's true invasion arrived. It was at this time that Kill Jaden discovered the lush world of Draenor floating peacefully within the great dark beyond, home to the shamanistic, clan-based orcs and the peaceful Draenei. Draenor was as idyllic as it was vast. The noble orc clans roamed the open prairies and hunted for sport, while the inquisitive Draenei built crude cities within the world's towering cliffs and peaks. Kil'jaeden knew that Draenor's denizens had great potential to serve the Burning Legion if they could be cultivated properly. Of the two races, Kil'jaeden saw that the warrior orcs were more susceptible to the Legion's corruption. He enthralled the elder orc shaman, Ner'zhul, in much the same way that Sargeras brought Queen Azshara under his control in ages past. Using the cunning shaman as his conduit, the demon spread battle lust and savagery throughout the orc clans. Before long, the spiritual race was transformed into a bloodthirsty people. Kil'jaeden then urged Ner'zhul and his people to take the last step, to give themselves over entirely to the pursuit of death and war. Yet the old shaman, sensing that his people would be enslaved to hatred forever, somehow resisted the demon's command. Frustrated by Ner'zhul's resistance, Kil'jaeden searched for another orc who would deliver his people into the Legion's hands. The clever demon lord finally found the willing disciple he sought, Ner'zhul's ambitious apprentice, Gul'dan. Kil'jaeden promised Gul'dan untold power in exchange for his utter obedience. The young orc became an avid student of demonic magic and developed into the most powerful mortal warlock in history. He taught other young orcs the orcs' the arcane arts and strove to eradicate the orcs' shamanistic traditions. Gul'dan showed a new brand of magic to his brethren, a terrible new power that reeked of doom. Kil'jaeden, seeking to tighten his hold over the orcs, helped Gul'dan found the Shadow Council, a secretive sect that manipulated the clans and spread the use of warlock magics throughout Draenor. As more and more orcs began to wield warlock magics, the gentle fields and streams of Draenor began to blacken and fade. Over time, the vast prairies the orcs had called home for generations withered away, leaving only red, barren soil. The demon energies were slowly killing the world. Ooh, nasty. There's another book. Tradesman. What do you sell, tradesman? You don't sell anything. Okay. The founding of Kel'Thalas, the High Elves, led by Dath Remar, left Kalimdor behind them and challenged the storms of the Maelstrom. Their fleets wandered the wreckage of the world for many long years, and they discovered mysteries and lost kingdoms along their sojourn. Dath Remar, who had taken the name Sunstrider, or He who walks the day, sought out places of considerable ley power upon which to build a new homeland for his people. His fleet finally landed on the beaches of the kingdom men would later call Lordaeron. Forging inland, the High Elves founded a settlement within the tranquil Tirsfall glades. After a few years, many of them began to go mad. It was theorized that something evil slept beneath that particular part of the world, but the rumors were never proven to be true. The High Elves packed up their encampment and moved northward towards another land rich with ley energies. As the High Elves crossed the rugged, mountainous lands of Lordaeron, their journey became more perilous. Since they were effectively cut off from the life-giving energies of the Well of Eternity, many of them fell ill from the frigid climate or died from starvation. The most disconcerting change, however, was the fact that they were no longer immortal or immune to the elements. They also shrank somewhat in height, and their skin lost its characteristic violet hue. Despite their hardships, they encountered many wondrous creatures that had never been seen in Kalimdor. They also found tribes of primitive humans who hunted throughout the ancient forest lands. However, the direst threat they encountered were the voracious and cunning forest trolls of Zul'Aman. These moss-skinned trolls could regenerate lost limbs and heal grievous physical injuries, but they proved to be a barbaric, evil race. The Amani Empire stretched across most of northern Lordaeron, and the trolls fought hard to keep unwanted strangers from their borders. The elves developed a deep loathing for the vicious trolls and killed them on sight whenever they were encountered. After many long years, the High Elves finally found a land which was reminiscent of Kalimdor. Deep within the northern forests of the continent, they founded the kingdom of Kel'Thalas, and vowed to create a mighty empire which would dwarf that of the Kaldorite cousins. Unfortunately, they soon learned that Kel'Thalas was founded upon an ancient troll city that the trolls still held to be sacred. Almost immediately, the trolls began to attack the elven settlements en masse. Oof, that was unfortunate. The stubborn elves, unwilling to give up their new land, utilized the magics which they had gleaned from the Well of Eternity and kept the savage trolls at bay. Under Dath Remar's leadership, they were able to defeat the Amani warbands that outnumbered them 10 to 1. Some elves, wary of the Kaldorai's ancient warnings, felt that their use of magic might possibly draw the attention of the banished Burning Legion. Therefore, they decided to mask their lands with a protective barrier which would still allow them to work with their enchantments. They constructed a series of monolithic runestones at various points around Kel'Thalas, which marked the boundaries of the magic barrier. The runestones not only masked the elves' magic from the extra-dimensional threats, but helped to frighten away the superstitious troll warbands as well. As time wore on, Kel'Thalas became a shining monument to the High Elves' efforts and magical prowess. Its beauteous palaces were crafted in the same architectural style as the ancient halls of Kalimdor, yet they were interwoven with the natural topography of the land. Kel'Thalas had become the shining jewel that the elves had longed to create. The Convocation of Silvermoon was founded as the ruling power over Kel'Thalas, though the Sunstrider dynasty maintained a modicum of political power. Comprised of 7 of the greatest High Elf lords, the Convocation worked to secure the safety of the elven lands and people. Surrounded by their protective barrier, the High Elves remained unmoved by the old warnings of the Kaldarai and continued to use magic flagrantly in almost all aspects of their lives. For nearly 4,000 years, the High Elves lived peacefully within the secluded safety of their kingdom. Nevertheless, the vindictive trolls were not so easily defeated. They plotted and schemed in the depths of their forests and waited for the numbers of their warbands to grow. Finally, a mighty troll army charged out from the shadow forests and once again laid siege to the shining spires of Kel'Thalas. Very well, very well.
Hello.
Oh, there's another book. Oh, let's read it. Mount Hyel and Illidan's Gift. Or Hyjal. The few night elves that survived the horrific explosion rallied together on crudely made rafts and slowly made their way to the only landmass in sight. Somehow, by the grace of Elune, Malfurion, Tyrande, and Cenarius had survived the great sundering. The weary heroes agreed to lead their fellow survivors and establish a new home for their people. As they journeyed in silence, they surveyed the wreckage of their world and realized that their passions had wrought the destruction all around them. Though Sargeras and his legion had been ripped from the world by the world's destruction, Malfurion and his companions were left to ponder the terrible cost of victory. There were many highborn who did survive the cataclysm unscathed. They made their way to the shores of the new land along with the other night elves. Though Malfurion mistrusted the highborn's motivations, he was satisfied that they could cause no real mischief without the well's energies. As the weary mass of night elves landed upon the shores of the new land, they found that the holy mountain, Hyjal, had survived the catastrophe. Hyjal or Hyjal. Seeking to establish a new home for themselves, Malfurion and the night elves climbed the slopes of Hyjal or Hyjal and reached its wind-swept summit. As they descended into the wooded bowl nestled between the mountain's enormous peaks, they found a small, tranquil lake. To their horror, they found that the lake's waters had been fouled by magic. Illidan, having survived the sundering as well, had reached Hyjal, or Hyjal, summit long before Malfurion and the Night Elves. In his mad bid to maintain the flows of magic in the world, Illidan had poured his vials, which contained the precious waters from the Well of Eternity, into the mountain lake. The well's potent energies quickly ignited and coalesced into a new Well of Eternity. The exultant Illidan, believing that the new well was a gift to future generations, was shocked when Malfurion hunted him down. Malfurion explained to his brother that magic was innately chaotic and that its use would inevitably lead to widespread corruption and strife. Still, Illidan refused to relinquish his magical powers. Knowing full well where Illidan's ruthless schemes would eventually lead, Malfurion decided to deal with his power-crazed brother once and for all. With Cenarius' help, Malfurion sealed Illidan within a vast underground barrow prison, where he would remain chained and powerless until the end of time. To ensure his brother's containment, Malfurion empowered the young warden, Maiev Shadowsong, to be Illidan's personal jailer. Concerned that destroying the new well might bring about an even greater catastrophe, the Night Elves resolved to leave it be. However, Malfurion declared that they would never practice the arts of magic again. Under Cenarius' watchful eye, they began to study the ancient arts of druidism that would enable them to heal the ravaged earth and regrow their beloved forests at the base of Mount Hyjal, or Hyjal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me just show you something. They would never practice magic again, would they? Yeah.